It's another beautiful day at the newsstand, Monday morning, right here. We're saying thank you, viewers, for joining us on today's edition of this program by Standards at Newsstand, your number one news review program on Flip TV, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria, specifically, Ogba Newsstand. We're saying good morning to you. Welcome on the program. All right, we have different dailies at the newsstand this morning. We're reading the headlines one after the other. All right, moving down to Blueprint newspaper. Let's move down to Blueprint newspaper. What's on its front page about insecurity in Abuja? Insecurity in Abuja concerns outrage over kidnapped 6 Al-Qaeda girls. Concerns outrage over kidnapped 6 Al-Qaeda girls. Police intensify search as abductors slay Nabia insist on ransom. Police intensify search as abductors slay Nabia insist on ransom. Ex Communications Minister Pantami facilitates 50 million naira PDP tax. Governor Abdulrazak Mustafa. All right, moving down to another story here, still on the front page of Blueprint newspaper. Supreme Court. We never traded off Kano with NNPP, says APC. We never traded off Kano with NNPP, says APC. Vows to frustrate Abuja Alliance plots before 2027. Kano Governor Yusuf hails Tinubu Shetima on neutrality. Nigerian News directs at the newsstand. Nigerian News directs this morning. Abuja Kidnapping protest Brew in Abuja Kaduna. Protests Brew in Abuja Kaduna. That's what we have as a major headline of the Nigerian News Direct newspaper. As police sue for peace, initiate plans to end banditry attacks. Pantami's Ali pays ransom for release of Nabija siblings. Year 2024 will be the warmest ever, says WMO. Year 2024 will be the warmest ever, says WMO. On to the next one. This Nigeria. Disquiet over resurgence of bandits, kidnappers along Kaduna Abuja Highway. That's what we have here. And down the paper, set up to Akpabio Abbas. Courts self-serving. 344 points 85 billion naira National Assembly budget cut self-serving around 44.85 billion naira National Assembly budget. One dies, many macheted in Ikene over upper tussle. That's on the West newspaper. The West newspaper. One dies, many macheted in Ikene over upper tussle. Also domestic export terminal exposing locals to foreign earnings. Down the paper, what do we have there? AFCON, Super Eagles force Equatorial Guinea to 1-1 draw. That's on spot. As on African Cup of Nations, Super Eagles force Equatorial Guinea to 1-1 draw. First news, what do we have there? Ex-Minister Pantami's friend raises 50 million naira ransom for kidnapped sisters. Ex-Minister Pantami's friend raises 50 million naira ransom for kidnapped sisters. All right, Inquirer, the Abuja Inquirer, anger in Abuja, that's what we have here. Anger in Abuja as kidnappers kill one of 5 sisters. Netizens in race to raise 100 million naira ransom. So the Vanguard newspaper, we have the major headline here. Street manufacturers threatened as CRR rises 45.5% to 13.81 trillion naira. The Nation newspaper, Supreme Court verdict, APC didn't trade off Kano Plateau. We have different papers here. We'll be able to read everything. Okay, let's just take the Punch newspaper, which is the last paper we'll be reading. 7 major marketers get approval to sell Dangote fuel. 7 major marketers get approval to sell Dangote fuel. I told you we have several newspapers at the newsstand today. Won't go beyond this. It's bystanders at newsstand. You're welcome on the program. Lucky, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
Thank God, fine. Good morning, viewer. God bless you. Love you. What is happening?
All right. Kidnapping everywhere. Lucky, especially in Abuja and Kaduna.
Seat of
People
power.
are protesting, people are talking, people are lamenting. Lucky, the rate at which this issue is going now, I think the government needs to stand up. It's just becoming unbearable now in the country. Kidnapping everywhere.
You should expect that because the rate of hunger is much. When people are hungry, they don't see gun as a killer anymore. Everybody wants to make money. And Abuja, where you have all military, Air Force, Army, Navy, Police, all kind of security in Abuja there, and you still have kidnapping. You see, it's not necessary of voting billions of or trillions of naira to defense or military. No, that's not what we need. How many are there? If you count all military in Nigeria, are they up to 3 million compared to 100 million Nigerians? Are you getting me? So people are hungry, my brother. They don't fear gun, they don't fear bullet, they don't fear artillery. All they want to grab, let me grab people, kidnap people. Yeah, be a business. Not now, not just start now. Where you have presidents, vice presidents, all ministers, Abuja is not safe. So what of we who reside in Lagos, Southeast?
If the Federal Capital Territory is not safe.
Enugu, between Enugu and Benue, a full bus that was kidnapped 2 days ago. Full bus. So everywhere, Southeast, South, nowhere is safe. You know why? There's one guy in town. People want to pay school fees. Our own here is to come and talk. That's our own. I can't steal. I can't thief.
So should that
But
be
those
the reason
professional.
why people should go on to
People are hungry. They want to do something.
Nigerians?
Some of them, they'll kidnap. They'll use them for ritual. Some of them, they'll kidnap. They wait for money. Imagine, former minister family. They know the man embezzle. Okay, let me ask you a question. When you see a minister transferring 580 million to another account, we buy it. So anybody that has opportunity of carrying a gun, they will use the own to do the same thing. What's the difference between you that use Biro to transfer 500 and something? Money that made for millions of Nigerians who will not survive, who will not eat. There's someone that carry gun. So now, Tinubu, you need to do something. It's not just to budget money for military. And the military are suffering the money. It's to look the welfare of the people. What is causing this? Not to just say, I gave marching order, arrest. No. So what Tinubu will do is to let Nigeria emergency of food. I get it. Instead of emergency of food, let people eat. Let them have a job. Let them pay school fees. You say you bring low, we can't access the low. So people have to look for means. There's two ways. If you like, go and bring expert from America, can solve this problem. The only way is to declare state of emergency for food. People can go to farm. I told you I went to Idiroko. Okay, I didn't tell you. I went to Idiroko 2 days ago. From here, from Songo to Idiroko, you know how many checking points? You know what they are doing? Just collecting money. Every vehicle, they stop, you just give. People, they stop, you just give. But when you carry one rice, custom will collect that rice. What they do with the rice? They send it to their home, their village, to give their people. And the man that took that one rice, next time he's going, we make sure he carry 10. Whether gone, whatever. So what Tinubu will do in that area is to declare sort of emergency for food and economy. People don't work, no work. Those who are working, they are being sacked. Look at bank. Look at nothing is working in Nigeria. So we want them to just sit. I don't have gun. I don't have that. I can't have that mind to go and kidnap people. So those that have it, they always do it. And in Abuja, there, okay? In Abuja, where president is not even safe for him, Tinubu is not even safe for him. In Abuja, there, all the ministers. That's why you see them. Some of them will run to abroad. A minister will go and stay for abroad for 1 month, leaving the secretary, leaving the past secretary there, covering him. Oga went to this line. They are not safe there in abroad. Saffron our money. If not that, you go out. I saw Edu today. Many ministers have transferred a lot of money. So, in that way, not to worry about it. Want to go and employ more army? No. Let people eat. When you eat, you are okay, sir. I don't think you go and kidnap. If you like, let them employ more military. You cannot work. The military are hungry. If they see money for you, they collect for you. Don't you go to travel? Take a travel from here to east. You see the way they are extorting money for people. So, not to worry about it. It's to declare state of emergency for people to eat. Look at January. They have spent their money. Kidnapping everywhere. So, the Tinubu cannot stop it.
Now, former Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Ali Issa Pantami, said that the NIN SIM policy, that was initiated some time ago, is not used to track these criminals in Nigeria. So what are the security agencies doing about that?
So let me ask you a question. Number one, those two police,
because whether we like it or not, these people use phones. Don't they use SIM? Don't they use phones?
Hold on.
Call?
Okay, I want to ask a question now. Some of our boys, I won't well, they still collect money from
the whites.
Okay. They use their phone. They register. They have NIN. Let me tell you, when the bank rots it, there is nothing you can do about it. Those money pass to the bank, to them. Check them everywhere. What they are doing now, go to school, go to university, 19 years or 10 years, everybody are now to Yahoo. It's going to be worse. 5 years' time, it's going to be worse than this. They'll be knocking for your house. So, when NIA, that is not the issue. You have national passport, NIA, driving license, one person. Just like you have your vehicle, 100 papers in your vehicle. It's not working. The man that is matching NIA office, he needs money.
You need money, yes.
The banker there that is monitoring that thing, he need money. In fact, most of these bankers, they will help you organize it. You will stay in Magodo. A banker will help you organize that thing. Send your money to him. He has collected 10%. A banker want to ride a car. A banker want to build a house. The system has collapsed. Which NIA? 100 registered NIA. It's not working. If you go to any office and they will ask you driving license, NEPA bill, why can't they go to system? Why, okay, look at you pay. They are still paying ransom. I give you an example. Let me MTN. I was using a two SIM that time. They were monitoring me. And these people who called me, I went to Imo State. They were saying, bring this here, bring here, just like a come over. When I get to Oba, I won't see anybody. MTN is monitoring it. There was a stage I get to, no network. They will off their phone. And they still went to one place, farmland, they went and collect the money where you cannot receive call. And let me tell you, forget all this system. America, they don't have all this system. They don't have no system. But if anything goes wrong, they see it. I get it. You see, people are still transferring billions of dollars and naira. You have NIA, they are not seeing it. But the system has collapsed. The only person that will change this system is maybe that person. It might not be from Nigeria here.
Look, for how long will Nigerians continue to complain, to lament? For how long?
Do you know why? How long? We continue as far as you are not getting the right thing. You are not getting the right leader. We continue lamenting.
Is it difficult to change this country?
It's not difficult. You know why?
Yes, I don't.
You know why it's so difficult? I won't ask you. If you are hungry, you don't have 1 naira. Somebody will come and give you 100,000 naira. You collect and sell your part. You sell yourself because of 100,000 naira. Because you want to survive. Did you know how many people die in a day, sir? This week alone, so many people have died because they cannot happen to buy medical, to treat themselves. So when you say 100,000 naira, you sold your soul. Look at Ebola, who is under, who was making noise, Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that. He has turned to APC. Why? Because of money. Wako, who is working with Obi, the lawyer man, you see him everywhere, you know. Today he has resigned under Obi. Why? People need money. They want to pay their bills.
Some people even said that I shouldn't be surprised that Atiku will also cross carpet to APC.
They will do that. He need money to campaign.
After 2027.
He'll be back to the book. I want to contest. I need money. They will give me one contract. The country has corruption have hit deep to everybody, even the one yet unborn. The one yet unborn.
I don't know how true this story is. Pastor told me said Kwakwanso, Obi, Atiku, and others have agreed to form a merger. To have a mega party in the country.
I saw it.
I don't know how true is it.
That merger should be for lead coalition to make Nigeria work, not 2027. We are not interested in 2027. We are not even moved out for 1 year. We still have almost 3 years to go. You are talking about 2027. If they emerge, the 3 of them come together and say, Tinubu, number 1, insecurity, no food, economy, no working. They want to protest. Yes, so be it. But not to come together. We are talking about 2027 when we have not even eaten. So if they come together, so be it. Agree that Tinubu, Abuja, we can't sleep. The whole Nigeria cannot sleep. We want to fight you. Yes, Nigeria support. Not coming together, begin to decide the person that is working, who want to work, planning. Otherwise, if Atiku Obi start planning 2027, but you know, Tinubu to be planning his own 2027, then all this work, nobody will do work. So they should come together to make sure that Nigeria work. That's what we want. Not so selfishness that call Obi, call it Atiku, call it Kwakwanso to join together. Is it to destroy the country? We already the country has destroyed. Okay. How many? I expect Obi, I expect Atiku, I expect Kwakwanso to look Nigeria, those poor Nigerians. Start empowering them. Start now. So that when you start now, People benefit, and when you come 2027, they vote for you. Not waiting for 2027, tell lies, all such like Tinubu now. All what Tinubu promised us, we have not seen one. Children low, student low, zero. Refinery, not. Keep Dangote keep promising us that they have some people, the marketers who want to start selling. We have not seen.
It's commenced production now.
If you come in, we have not. Okay, you come in, we have not seen. Forget say they told us until you say fuel, say this Dangote fuel or federal government fuel. We haven't seen anyone. No, is it not what they have been telling us since 3 years? Okay, they said the final work. Federal government said final work of December. Sir, I didn't see anyone. That is it. So, Tinubu said I'm going to declare of emergency for food, which he said border have opened. I went to border. Nothing. When you see there, army, police, custom, Agbero, everything. They will even search your motor, your fuel, your motor. If you have food tank, they will discharge it. I'm telling you the truth. They will discharge it. So, corruption have eat deep. When we change this country, it's me and you. How do we change it? We come out. If we die, let's die. If we survive, let's survive. That's the only way. That's the only thing government here. Say, be patient. Tinubu is telling us be patient. How long can we be patient when insecurity in Abuja, all over Nigeria, not only Abuja alone, everywhere in Edo State, Alan, they just kidnap Edo State, in everywhere. Even Lagos where we are, I will say, the landlord they lay side is even more than the kidnapping. The landlord matter in Lagos State. The kind of quick notice they are giving now. Increasing house rent,
Yeah.
it's even killing people. Increasing house rent is more than kidnapping.
Despite the hardships we are facing.
Landlord are increasing because they don't have job. They don't have job. They don't have job. If you don't go, another person will rent it. So everybody is traumatized. Everybody is not happy. They're not happy. So the only way is that to be able to declare sort of emergency. Okay, let people eat. You say you open border. Where are the rights? Nothing. People are not going to farm. They are being kidnapped. Soldiers, look, you say you have soldiers. You have Air Force. What are they doing? Just giving them eating free money. I said it last time. Our military men are not supposed to be in Lagos. Let them go to the Sambisa forest. Look at them. Let them go there. Let them go there. What are they doing in Lagos? You see, a military man, if that man that Olu arrested, if that man is in Boronu, we do go arrest him. What are you doing? You're going about with bike, ID bike, and you are still insulting the governor. See, anyway, that is on this. But what I'm saying, our military men, Air Force, what are they doing in Lagos? Let them go where they have all the bullshit, where this bandit, Boko Haram, leave him. Let them go there and make a farm like the way China's are doing. China army, they're in the farm. When you're in the farm, where do you think bandit will stay? But it's bullshit. In like southeast, like and the north, bandit will decide there. They live with the animals. And when they want to operate, what will they eat? They need money. They will kidnap. And even if you are going with a team, left and right, almost 10 kilometers is bush. They will hide there and shoot them. So, Tinubu, his brother should advise him. Like this man, one of the PRO to ANPP, Galadima, said, I want to see Tinubu to tell him the truth that Nigerians are suffering. Tinubu should know it's a human right. He's a Democrat. He should listen to his people. Like those who say a big power we are hungry. Tinubu should declare something. Yet this January is getting tough. So tough that I see kidnapping everywhere. Right. So Tinubu should do something, please.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Me, good morning.
Mr. Mike.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm good.
What's happening in the country now? What's happening? How can we get out of this mess? Kidnapping everywhere.
You see,
And that of Abuja is seriously raising concerns in the country.
I think that's a slap on this country.
You've been calling for the sack of
Yes.
the National Security Advisor.
Yes, so I'm beginning to sound like a broken record.
Yeah.
I think the ministers in charge of our security architecture, I think they need to be, replaced in no time.
Or you're rejigging?
But
Rejigging?
no,
Rejigging?
no, we haven't. We haven't. We have not been rejigging.
Mm.
You see, um, we actually deserve what we get because we allow this level of incompetence from our security um, commandants, lieutenants to fester despite their brazen incompetence. I can confidently tell you that if this issue was happening in a place like, let's say, Ghana, or in a place, let's say, like Cote d'Ivoire, the people will be out there and call out the appropriate quarters to actually step up. Yes, the Northerners want to protest, and I think, well, it's a welcome idea. If they want to protest, they should go. I think they should flock. They should gather themselves, converge right in front of the National Assembly, the police quarters, and also at Aso Rock. Nobody will gun them down. Okay, provided their protest remains peaceful. But again, we must also call out our governors. There are some states that evidently have not been facing this high level of insecurity, and yet they are within the north. Let me give you an instance. Jigawa. Jigawa shares the border with Niger. I think Jigawa is just a little bit above Kano State, directly above Kano State. But Jigawa is so peaceful. And this is why this man, Badaru, was actually made the Minister of Defense. That's Jigawa, because he was a former governor of Jigawa State. What are they doing? The level of literacy in Jigawa State, I think, is at par with Kano State. The level of social interventions, okay, palliatives from the government is encouraging. These people perpetrating this havoc are, of course, the children of the state, who the governors over years have denied their basic rights to common education, to basic palliatives, or should I say support. And don't be surprised, these children are being pushed into banditry by their parents. Because if you look at the videos, you see some children that are less than 18 years that have gone into banditry. We have our own menace here down in the south. Our own menace here down in the south is Yahoo Yahoo, wherein parents will tell their child, go into this thing and make money. Do you get me? Do you get my point? Another state in the core north that has appeared to be, surprisingly peaceful is Gombe State. Listen, these two states are not supposed to be peaceful. These states are not supposed to be peaceful.
Why?
No, because they are 5 and 6 weeks Borno. Gombe is in northeast, 5 and 6 with Borno and Bauchi.
And it's peaceful.
And why is it peaceful? I think you should ask yourself a question.
That's the question we need to ask.
So the governors need to start giving people the dividends of democracy. Without any further delay.
Don't they enjoy the dividends of democracy in Borno State?
Borno has considerably reduced. I can tell you today that you have less IDP camps in Borno than in Benue State.
Because I know the governor there is trying.
You have less IDP camps in Borno than in where? Benue State. The level of support Borno is giving to its people. They're having a rethink that why should I join? These guys cannot thrive if they don't have people getting admitted into their what? To their groups. So the National Security Advisor, Rubado, to me is now evidently in a short time he has proven and the high level of incompetence.
Why do we have a registration of SIM? You know, there was time the federal government told us to register even our the national identification number, the NIN, the SIM, and all of that. The former Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Isa Pantami,
Yeah,
said
Pantami, Professor
the
Pantami.
security agents have refused to track the criminals with NIN and SIM. Why?
Well, first and foremost,
Whether we like it or not,
first
like
and,
I told
first and foremost, Pantani has in the last 12 months, he was in the government. Under his watch, how did they deploy that technology? Because I could remember we started the NIN, first linkage, we started I think 2021 or so. I think we started 2021 or 2022, shortly after COVID. Now, within 2020 and 2023, before they had tenure elapsed, how was that technology used? How was it utilized? Under his own very watch. Under his own very watch, if truly NIN could have been used as a weapon to fight banditry, and he knew the security guy were not using it, why didn't he take to the president? Because I know if he had brought that in up, this is a guy that had sent Federal Executive Council every week. And he never brought that bottleneck up because they give us the report of all their conversations in the Fed meeting. So I think he's only playing to the gallery. I don't trust Professor Pantani. Professor Pantani is an Islamic extremist. There was a time he said that he would be ready to defend Islam to the very core of it, even if it needed for him to sacrifice his blood. He didn't say to defend Nigeria. Okay? He didn't say to defend what? Nigeria. He said to defend Islam. And this was the situation and this voice recording of his, emanated when there was an issue in Plateau State. Far back as I think 2007 or 2008. So I don't trust him. I just believe he felt concerned this time around because that lady happens to be a Muslim, okay, who probably is from his own, region. Because a young Yoruba lady was also captured along. They never spoke anything about it. The question is, how did he get? Who was his friend that gave him the 50 million? And I think we deserve to know who gave him that 50 million. My own take is this: nobody gave him the 50 million. He only using that as a what? That is just a political statement, or should I say, a distraction. He was the one that dropped the money. That's the truth. Now, on the issue of NIN in this current administration, the Minister of Interior, because the Minister of Interior is all about our internal security, okay, and then working with our internal, data capturing and all that, is as well as ensuring that because the Minister of Interior also works with customs and immigration. The customs are authorized to carry AK-47. Are you with me? The customs are what? Are authorized to fight against economic saboteurs. These bandits are economic saboteurs. Okay? The Minister of Interior needs to work hand in hand with the NSA. The NSA, who is expectedly to be an intelligent person, okay? The NSA receive reports from all the agencies of other security agencies, be it military, be it police, be it army, be it air force, be it navy. They all submit their reports to NSA. That is how important the NSA is. The NSA can decide that I have an agenda, I have a campaign, I have a goal. Let us go through this route and let us see what's going to happen. He will take that to the president, and the president will charge them. Yes, let us deploy this. That is how impactful the NSA is to our national security. Okay, the national security advisor is the one who should tell all the police officers. We have an E that they call National Intelligence, I think National Security Intelligence Agency, who are directly working with DSS. DSS is also what? They give report to NSC. That is to tell you how impactful Nuhu Rubadu is. I have taken my fight against Nuhu Rubadu to even in social media pages. I am now demanding for his sack. Because he is not showing to us that he has gotten Western education. He is not showing us that he is a technocrat and a well-resound police officer as it were. That he actually got those certificates based on merits. Like I said if by the end of March, that's at the end of the first quarter, if Asiwaju watches all these things go astray and he doesn't sack the NSA, he doesn't sack Bello Matawale, not single one of them is being sacked or replaced. Okay? Then I'll come for his head. Or I'll start castigating him directly. That you cannot watch all these people unabated. In Abuja, the federal capital territory, whereby if, for instance, this country gets, God forbid, gets, maybe invaders, get invaded, Abuja is a place that everybody should run to. But this is the same place people are, these bandits, these uneducated bandits are now infiltrating. Buhari is very close to Kaduna South. The local government, when they kidnap people, shares a border with Kaduna South. The question is, can't we have a concentric security architecture, or should I say perimeter fencing architecture? Technology is there. Let me tell you how these are possible. Tantita was able to catch a cargo laden, filled with illegal, crude oil, just last 2 days. You know what they use? You know what Tantita use? Drone. Infrared enabled drone. Because all these atrocities are being committed at night. Just yesterday, 45 persons were kidnapped in Enugu, between Enugu and Otukpo, that's Benue. You know they share border. 45 persons were kidnapped. So I am disappointed in the NSA totally. And I will be totally disappointed in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu if by March, Nuhu Rubadu doesn't improve and he doesn't sack him. Then, of course, this man is not ready to tackle insecurity in the country. And if there's no security, it doesn't matter whatever magic you do, the economy will never strive. That's the truth. Okay.
Economy will never stand because the investors, foreign investors, will be scared away as a result of insecurity. That's a good point.
Yeah, in the country.
The best thing now you should do is to tackle insecurity and make sure that the country is secure for the investors. I mean foreigners coming to invest in Nigeria.
Let him tackle it
And it's going to affect have bad effects on our economy.
It's already having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So insecurity first, but it's such a whereby only 48 billion naira is budgeted for security in Nigeria, while 120-something billion is budgeted for 465 people in the house. Don't you see that already the government is failing? Because complaint now is much imminent. People are complaining. Look at almighty Abuja is where bandits has infiltrated.
The FCT.
The FCT, home of Nigerian president, is Aso Rock. Where is Aso Rock? In the same FCT, Federal Capital Territory, and you can see that sub-Boko Haram called Bandit has infiltrated Abuja.
Bandits there. You find Boko Haram there.
Boko Haram there. This is too bad. Only 48 billion budgeted for insecurity, while Tinubu allowed 125 billion for the people in the house. See, he has not debated that quotation given unto him. If I could be in his position, if I could be a chairman or CEO of any company, if he come with quotation, I should debate it. It is negotiable. That kind of money budgeted for the people in the house, Ababio appropriated it because Ababio is what? Dubious. The most dubious governor Akwa Ibom has ever heard. Forget about the stadium at Uyo Stadium. They said it's the best in Africa. It's nonsense. We should have seen that competence in Akpabio now. He appropriated it. 125 billion. What 48 billion is for 230 million people security. To secure 230 million people.
This is very, very disheartening. 5 bandits hold 5 sisters after killing one in Abuja.
Oh my God.
I've always been seeing this kind of stories. Demand 100 million ransom.
And someone promised to pay
captives
50
killed
million.
In Kaduna, the Lorry Union urges federal government to rescue abductees. These are
See, my brother, someone promised to pay 50 million so that those sisters should be released. After one of theirs had been killed.
after releasing them, another people or another person be kidnapped.
I'm telling you.
For how long
My
shall
God.
we continue to
Like this.
That's it.
Let us invite Israel. Let us invite Israeli security outfit. We suggested it before. Chetima started shouting, no, don't invite Israel here. Oh. Don't invite Israel here because Chetima is an anti-semantics. He's an anti-Israel. He's an anti-Christianity. Chetima is in charge of Boko Haram and bandits. That's why he could not allow Wike. He started telling Wike, don't discuss about Israel security outfit here. Why not allowing Israel? State of Israel have been secure since 1948. If you infiltrate them, they will deal with you. And see what Palestinians are going through now. It's because of infiltration of Israeli Hamas by Palestinians, by Hamas. And they sneak into Israel and did that start act, nefarious act. You understand? On October 7th. See the aftermath. Israel is going to achieve their objectives until the whole Arab recognize them. See, we need Israel in Nigeria. We need Israeli security outfit here. Chetima should not be the person to tell us not to.
Kidnapping
Why?
is now a serious business.
Business in Abuja, in the country. See, one.
Serious business.
Kabiru Sokoto, the man that bombed Bandalas in Abuja, was arrested in Chetima's compound where he was cooling off. What was he doing there? The NSA, National Security Advisor, he was there. He didn't bring up this topic. Buhari was the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria then. He could not say anything. Are you listening to me? Why must we be fooling ourselves in Nigeria? So the same man that is funding bandits is telling Nigeria not to invite Israel. Are we security experts? Don't you know that Boko Haram has infiltrated Nigerian military?
And it's just like
What are we saying?
It's like we don't have intelligence officers.
No DMI again. Directorate of Military Intelligence, they are gone. DSS is busy catching in and out. DSS is busy protecting, guarding, securing Nnamdi Kanu, making no escape. We don't want Nnamdi to escape. All of them, only Nnamdi. Exposing their nyach to what? Security porosity. Porosity. Their nyach is porous because everybody want to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is not let off the hook. See, let me tell you, Israel must be invited. Mercenaries, they should be invited though. Nigeria no fit secure themselves, so look at Abuja. Abuja has been what? Secured before. It's a secure place before. Now it's a den of what? Bandits. A den of Boko Haram. A den of assassins.
Taking a look at what the former military president said here,
IBB.
Nigeria, military regime will not happen again.
In Nigeria.
But during military coup,
Okay.
were we experiencing
This kind of insecurity? No. You dare not do that.
Do we have bandits?
So, what do you mean by bandit? Bandit is of recent that
Was there anything like
it was an old language to me. We never know, Nigerians never know anything about it. Bandit was mentioned in the olden ages.
because
During the dark ages, they were called the brigands. Bandits they lay ambush for people in the mountains. Merchants going to market, they will attack you, ambush you, and rob you. That's the meaning of bandits. But you see these people, they come in group, from Sahel countries, invading anything again about this because of religion. Bandits from Niger, bandits from Chad, they are now tormenting Nigerians who don't want to do anything because of Islam. That's why Nigeria want to sell themselves to Mali, want to sell themselves to Niger, sell themselves to Senegal, sell themselves to Chad. ideology. See, Nigeria is gone. See, we are indirectly inviting military intervention. They must come. That is when this place will be sanitized. We are telling them, come. We are not competent. Come. That's what the civilian government is saying. Indirectly, their body language. Nobody is secured anymore. Do you know how many that were kidnapped? According to what I heard, I think read, over 50 people along Ubola Afo, 9th mile, where Enugu State is bordering Benue State. 43 people were kidnapped. Now they are coming up to test the security might of Tinubu to know if he's competent to secure the country. If they find out that there are loopholes, they are coming down here. That is when the unexpected will happen. Yes, our greatest fear in Lagos here is the unknown. We don't know how it's going to be because they are already here in their bikes, in their thousands, and they become part of us because of what? Egunja. Hey, Owoda. All these Okadas, they will be generating money. Allow them. Yes, they are Fulanis. They are our brothers. Allow them. Oga, 20-year-old, Hausa, 35. Now, in their large numbers, are applying Okada. They are Okada what? Riders. The business is thriving much more and more here. Do you know them? Do you know who they are? Do they have their passports? Do you know where they come from? Are they all Nigerians? Oga, one night is enough for these people to do what they want to do in Lagos State. If Abuja could be this, what, susceptible to insecurity, Lagos State is nothing compared to the kind of security we have there. Look at everywhere in Lagos, you can't give us data. Nobody has data here. No data. We don't have. And people from Sahel country are more, getting more. They have taken over Marwa now. Marwa operator, they're everywhere. They are the one driving that Marwa. Marwa operators in Lagos State, now Hausa. Okada operator in Lagos State, Fulani, Hausa, Burkina Faso, Mali, Chad. What is this government of Lagos State doing? I don't know. About securing people here, they don't know. They don't want to know anything. All they know is bring money, collect money from him. They will generate money. I think insecurity is thickening up.
I think the major responsibility of our military men or personnel, is to secure Nigerians, to defend the country.
Thank you. Do you know what they're doing? Do you know what they're doing now?
Now they are giving excuses.
Thank you. They are being politicized. What the military need now is hope who's of them are inviting them into military operations.
Should they take strategy, Raphael?
No, nothing.
We're talking about rejigging the security architecture. I don't understand.
Ghana politics and money. They will tell you, say, pay. See, hope who's of them are invited them. They after politics. Go and kill my political opponent. Secure Ehime, secure Mbano, secure Owere. All in the name of politics. They are not doing their job. If they are doing their job, if government's hand is not in what is happening now, 24 hours is enough for Nigerian military to stamp out bandits wherever they are camping in the east, in the north, in Abuja, in Lagos. If they play with Nigerian military, you don't know them before. Oga, the northern oligarchs, Fulani hegemonies,
see that they're not getting
enough the one doing this thing.
They're not having
enough information. Information is what? Much more than enough.
So
see, they are making money out of it. Boko Haram is because of the mineral resources in Sambisa.
So it's been politicized.
It's been politicized. If you see the mineral resources in Sambisa, you won't mention anything against Boko Haram in the north. In that axis, they will kill you. Because they know the money, the kind of money they are making from Sambisa forest. They created Boko Haram themselves. They know themselves. They keep on killing Nigerian soldiers. They will invite soldiers, the same Boko Haram personnel in the form of Nigerian soldiers. We will draw back, captain, and the soldiers will be moving forward. They will open fire and tell you that Boko Haram has killed them. Boko Haram did not kill any one of them. It is the same people that are doing this business. They plant their people. They are informers. They will shoot our soldiers. Okay, Boko Haram is a burying ground for Nigerian soldiers. Sambisa Forest is a burying ground for Nigerian soldiers. Many of them who are doing that business, who are the ones benefiting from uranium, californium, and the rest of the mineral resources in Sambisa forest. Northern politicians are the one.
The roads are not safe
Sorry,
anymore.
the roads are not safe anymore. Travelers are paying 250,000 to fly down from Lagos to Southeast. In 1979, 28 naira. MNA to Lagos, MMA, 28 naira. Today is 250,000 naira. And you will pay because you want to secure your family. Can you tell me that Lagos Ibadan Express is secured? From Benin to Asaba, is it secured? It is not. They are in the forest. The military, the police are not doing the needful because of money. Former
military head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, said the military regime will no longer happen in Nigeria because citizens are interested in democracy. And I ask, which democracy?
Which democracy? Are we benefiting from democracy? Oga Babangida, tell me the dividend of democracy so far from 1999 till date. Let me name them. The only thing we benefited is Obasanjo's introduction of GSM. Yes, into our telecommunication. Everybody has mobile phone. Oga Babangida, nothing again. You people should have taken over from Obasanjo since after his regime that ended 2007. We did not gain anything again, only GSM. Nigeria democratized, Nigeria democratic setup. Nigeria is not. There's nothing like democracy here. What we have here is nepotocracy. Yes. Nepotism is going on here. Favoritism is going on here. If you become a president, you invite your brother to be chief of staff. If you become a president, you invite somebody from your region to be a chief of army staff. Is that democracy? Can you allow an Igbo man to rule Lagos? Can you allow Yoruba man to rule Anambra State? Is that a true federal setup? Nigeria is not. There's no democracy here, Oga Babangida. You people should have at least kicked Obasanjo off 2007 and take over this country called Nigeria. So that could be that the military were there from 2007 to date. Oga, nothing like bandits, nothing like Boko Haram.
Bandits demanding 100 million ransom.
Bandits demanding 100 million ransom from the victim's family.
After paying them that money,
they are still hold them. They will still kill.
They will still use the money to buy arms.
Arms. Imagine. To procure more arms.
And still kill innocent citizens.
And you are telling me that we're in a democratic setup. You are telling me that we budgeted enough fund for securing 230 million Nigerians.
We can't track these people.
Serve them well. Serve the people well in the house. Serve the lower legislative chamber
there's a big
well.
Problem.
Big problem because they budgeted only 48 billion for 230 million people security. Serve them well. I pray God, Father, let this not be failing the common man. Let it be failing these politicians and their families. It won't be falling us. Let it befall the politicians, their families, and their relatives. You budgeted that kind of amount for yourself, stealing it, eating it. While securing us, you budgeted small, tachere peanuts, stipend for our own security, and you expect bandits and Boko Haram to be laughing. Abi, they are feasting on us. Boko Haram, bandits, they have now seen the loopholes in this administration. That security is zero. At least when Tinubu is working hard to secure Nigeria, working, what happened? Chatima will be somewhere. Push money. You're gonna hit him. To secure Nigeria. That's why he's telling Wika, stop inviting Israel to secure Nigeria. Wika don't talk about Israel. Like he himself knows anything about security. A governor before is now vice president. The Nigerian most ferocious, the greediest politician Nigeria has ever had is Chetima. And he's now feasting our blood. And I want to tell you, see, you can cheat some people for some times, but not all the time. What you plan to befall us in this administration, I'm talking to you, Mr. Chetima, or whatever you call yourself. Failure to secure Nigeria, the whole insecurity will be on your head. and you're not gonna escape it.
All right, thank you so much, Raphael. You know, just a few minutes.
Good
Michael.
morning. Adekunle Michael.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
It seems we've tried everything within our reach. Raphael, I say Raphael, Michael, the government is not winning the war against insurgency in the country at all. Kidnapping everywhere, terrorism. We are still crying for government to come to our rescue in terms of providing food for the country. Kidnapping, Federal Capital Territory, for that matter. Michael, where do we go from here? That's the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Tried all strategies. Is there anything we've not done? Is there any approach we've not used? Who's the problem?
Yeah, thank you, Adekunle Michael. You know, the last administration played a lot of games with security in this country, and some of us spoke against what was going on at that time. And I think the current administration has not changed strategy. Unfortunately, one of the things the Tinubu administration told us was that it was going to build on the legacy of the last administration. I hope this is not part of what I intend to build on. The security situation is at a very critical stage now as we speak. It has not improved in any way, even the way the last administration left it. It has gotten so bad that it now happened in the Federal Capital Territory that we are supposed to have the best of security architecture within that space. So we have always talked about it. They kept telling us that they are winning the war against insurgency. At the point, the former spokesperson of government, the former Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, told us that they have decimated insurgency. That was the word he was using, and he kept using all kind of semantics to address that matter rather than getting down to business. But what is happening in Nigeria so far and presently has not shown that we are in charge of security. People are being abducted from time to time, especially now within the Federal Capital Territory. They have seen that it seems this place is fertile enough for us to operate. And they have just taken advantage of that by picking up people from time to time, demanding ransom. Michael, some of the ransoms will be paid in cash. And to the best of my knowledge, we are not seeing them apprehending such people. We are not seeing arrests even after ransom is paid in cash most of the time. So it shows how loose the security situation has become. And the only person that we can call upon now is the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, who has all the wherewithal to stem the current tide of security downtown. Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do something very, very fast. You are not here to keep sitting down. You are there to protect lives and properties of Nigerians. And today we are seeing Nigerians being kidnapped almost on a daily basis. And that is unacceptable for any government. And that is why the president must rise up to the occasion.
The president must rise up to the occasion. We are in a very critical state now. Now we have a comment by Johnny. The APC government is a disastrous government that will soon affect everyone in one way or the other. Michael, it's a disastrous government that will soon affect us in one way or the other. That's what this man has pointed out.
I try as much as possible not to be carried away with political parties. For me, the difference between APC and PDP is the difference between 6 and half a dozen. So Some of the people we have in APC now used to be in PDP. So I'm not really keen about political parties. I address issues the way they are. I address individual address. In specific terms. The current formation is not giving us results. So it's not really about APC or PDP or Labour or ABGA. It's about the present government, the present people in leadership, and that is what I want to address.
Some Nigerians are saying that if we can't join dividend of democracy in this present era, we should go back to the military now. During military era, I think there was nothing like insurgency, these things, Boko Haram, bandits, and all of that. Do you subscribe to that? As much as we have our freedom of speech, do you still want that to happen? Is it the best? Is it the best? What do I call it?
Form of government?
Yeah, form of government.
I think there is more to life than freedom of speech. If Nigerians outside the shores of this land feel a sense of citizenship, even in those places, we call them second-class citizens, we call them third-class citizens, but to a very large extent, what they have access to, even as second-class citizens in those places, the first-class citizen in quote here doesn't have access to such. So what is the basis for measuring livelihood when Nigerians cannot be proud of their nation? But straight to your question in terms of if the military preferred, but this is the way I've always addressed the matter. I say when the people can no longer see the difference, they will embrace anything, call it any name. And that is the sad reality of what is happening. You'll be shocked that if a military government should be in the saddle and some of the things that Nigerians are clamoring for begin to happen, they will forget about democracy. People don't really care what you call democracy. They want their lives to improve. And whoever is ready to give them that, they go with. Unfortunately so. It is not supposed to be. I agree with you. But that is it. That is the fact. People do not care who is inside that rock when there is good roads, all basic amenities are functioning and all of that. They don't care who is inside that rock. They will not bother to even know whether the person is in Agbada or in Kaki. So, and that was exactly what happened when the military junta struck in Niger, and there was this noise about. They began to strike in some of the francophone countries, and we were bothered. And I think people will not care who is in charge, who is ready to do the job, is what they are interested in, and that is why I urge practitioners of our democracy to be careful. That is why we are, some of us do come out from time to time to speak against the ease within the system. The people will not bother as long as they get what they want. They will not bother about who is in Asoro.
Okay, I even thought the new service chiefs make a difference. But it seems
so far they haven't, and that is the truth. So far the security architecture hasn't changed from the way Buhari government left it. Some of the vices that has always been around are still there, and they are becoming they are expanding. Let me put it that way.
Is it that their standard of living is not okay, it's not good enough, or what? Should we start talking about improving the standard of living, Michael? Should we start talking about, or should we start telling the president to get them weapons, to fight these terrorists, or what?
Much as I don't want to sound like a security expert, I am not one. But I know that it is not just about getting weapons. I always say that ammunition without relevant information will equal to frustration, and that is what we are seeing within the security system. They are getting frustrated because it's not just about having the weapon. You need to know who you are even targeting the weapon at. They don't. I believe, and that is why the whole thing will still come back to intelligence. It is the intelligence arm that must do the bulk of the job. It is the intelligence arm that must give relevant information to whoever is going to even carry out the strikes or carry out the groundworks.
I think there's a funny statement here. By time if military comes back, Flip TV will have a second thought before continuing what I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean,
freedom of expression.
yeah, he's talking about freedom of expression.
Yeah.
We have always expressed ourselves even in the military days, and that is the truth. That is the truth. They will clamp down on people, arrests will be made, but people will not still be quiet. People will not be silent, and that is it. They might reduce the number in terms of people that will be able to speak at that time.
I think
But people, I mean,
yes,
the
the
lives of Falana, the lives of all these guys were speaking right from the military days.
Yes.
So it's not news.
Aborishade and the like.
Yeah,
you know?
Femi Aborishade.
Yeah.
These are guys that kept speaking. They will be arrested. They will be freed and all of that. So
even the late fella too was
I
speaking.
mean,
Free music, free
was
songs.
news. Yes,
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
doing his stuff.
Let's see what happens, Michael. I think we need to go because of our time.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right, it's a pleasure.
For coming on board
Thank
to express your views. Oluwa Wonderful Baland, how you doing?
I'm full and calm, but that's what's happening here.
Yeah. Everything
What are we talking about?
insecurity in the country.
See, insecurity in the country is like Nigeria heritage it. So I'm just thinking that it will be reducing. Let the government now try to do something about it. See, one of the problems of insecurity is our bad road, the interstate road, our federal road. Because when we are going to your state, when the road is not good, you will slow down, then insecurity will come to pass. In those days when Nigeria road were good, look at Ogba, for example. Now, just this one is just a town like London. See what is happening. Because of accident, that will bring insecurity. And again, the government is not sincere, especially the military. Boko Haram can never be resisting for how many years today? See, the other time, the last government of Goodluck Jonathan, he said they are inside his government. Where can't they do reality and erase them out? They are collecting money. They are in the Senate. See, Nigeria is only God that will set us free. Because insecurity, you are budgeting the highest money in insecurity. Don't you see they are enjoying? They are fat, they are born are fat, they build house worldwide. So insecurity is a situation whereby we checkmate our mind and let this thing come to an end. And I'm praying for the president to make things all right, to pinch them, because they are there with him. They're there.
At least let Nigerians breathe.
Let us breathe.
Let us breathe.
Let us have a sense of relief. Because every day people who are afraid, the one that has money to plane to their state, the one that has money to buses. So guys, at the end of the day, see the other time I said they kidnapped some girls in Abuja.
Yeah.
See, that is insecurity. Imagine a state is
they are demanding money for their release.
Imagine. Okay, the other day,
like this.
imagine, and in Abuja, that is the capital of Nigeria. Supposed to be secure. Okay, how did they get there? How did they carry them away? So we get it wrong. So God should help us. Let Lion, the Jagaba, checkmate those people. Because inside us, according to Yoruba proverb. Yes. Because I know inside you have to erase them, you have to uproot them out, otherwise it will continue.
Also, the president sacked the service chiefs. All of them.
No, serving the service chief is not the solution because the one that is coming, erase them, take razor, erase that wrong thing waiting for their body. they will do the right thing. Because they are human beings, they are Nigeria. Because this one is, they are new ones now. Sacking people, bringing people, you are creating more problems. Tell them the right thing to do. Match them eyeball to eyeball. You are the president. See, Nigeria has capacity to be a safe home. But the politician, I'm still saying it, politician finish Nigeria. Politician, they finish us since 1999 now. Politician, please let Nigeria live in a safe home. Reduce your capacity and reduce your demonic heart. Care for us because we care for you, voted for you. And let there be peace in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a great country. Worldwide, the whole world, Nigeria is there for the whole world.
We need peace.
We need peace. Peace in our home. Peace everywhere. Let Nigeria enjoy peace. Peace is everything. If you have children, you don't have peace, you don't have anything.
It's true.
Peace is number one. Let us preach peace and let us accept peace and let peace reign.
Thank you so much, Oluwawan. Thank you. All right. Viewers across the globe, thank you for joining us today. Tomorrow is another day. Bye.